So good morning, folks. We'll begin the second session. Hope everyone really appreciated the keynote and the interactions there as well. Because the Learning Teaching Forum is about the university as a whole, then we have the notion of bringing the keynote in to stimulate the thinking overall around the general theme of read and advance. But we're also interested to see what people are doing, both students and the experiences and staff experiences in the similar theme, similar area, which is around the notion of open education resources and learning. And so we asked two students to give us a perspective on their experiences using OER. So the question they were asked to address was, as a student, could you talk about your experiences in using OER? And the idea is we have the talk from the keynote, the student perspective and the staff perspective, and from that it gives us a better picture and steer as to what we can do in this whole area of the space and improve things going forward that as well. So our first student speaker is Fulori, Cavukiliu, and I'll ask you to make a presentation now.
Buongiorno everyone, my name is Fulori Cavukiliu. I'm a final year student majoring in geography and history. I'm a low vision student that rely on the services that the university provide for me. For example, the mentoring classes and the buddy system. The first time that I came into the university in 2013 semester 1, I was struggling doing with my 4 units. Since then, I had only my recorder to record my notes and lecture, my book and pencil pen to write my notes, for instance, like this kind of font. And my sister had to take me around the campus, picking me up and dropping me from classes. My father and my sister had to read the textbook to me and take me to the library to look for the books and articles to help me write up my textbook. Back then, the Disability Resource Center was not open yet in semester 1, 2013. And I managed to pass only 1 out of the 4 courses. When the Disability Resource Center was open in semester 2, 2013, the services enabled me to pass my courses and familiarize the route to go to my classes and come back, and having the buddy system in helping me reading my notes and text and other activities such as going to the field trip. But I want to be independent. So I was able to do that when the Open Education Resources was introduced to me in one of my courses, ED 358, enabled me to access these resources. So today, I will talk about my experience as an OER user. Firstly, the textbook. As a visual impaired student, we need somebody to read the textbook to us. But for the OER, they provide the textbook for us to read. So we can read it independently in our own pace. In addition to that, the textbook, the NVDA and the JAWS are able to read it. The NVDA and the JAWS are the computer screen reader that enable us to read out whatever is on the screen. So we can know what the notes and the textbook the textbook, they can read it to us. So we can know and understand the text and the concept of the textbook. Secondly, the location. We can access these resources from anywhere. As a visual impaired student, we have to navigate our way. So we have to be the mobility. We have to be careful on navigate our way in our classes. So we have to navigate ourselves. So as a student, as a visual impaired student, for the open education resources enable me just to sit down and study and do the activities by myself. So I won't be moving around looking for text for the textbook and the books so I can get information to help me write up my assignment. And thirdly, the low cost of textbook. As a scholarship students, we have to budget our money so we can cater for other materials that we need for the semester. Imagine if we can help others as a other disability to access these resources. These resources enable us to get more information and ideas, so we can put this in perspective in our assignment. So we can know better what the detail, the concept that the lecturer has given to us. And lastly, the other materials that the open education resources has given us help us in writing up our reports and the plan that we have to do in the assignments. They have other materials, they have other perspectives from other authors that we can write and put an example in our assignment, so we can write up this assignment. So just to conclude, the open education resources have helped me, enable me to do my work and study in the university in Cavukiliu.
Thank you so much, Fulori. And as the Vice Chancellor mentioned in his introduction, one of the aims the university is trying to achieve is to have our students become independent learners. It's very interesting to hear your perspective on that, as how the use of the technologies, and particularly the OER, enabled you to become an independent learner. And so that's tremendous to hear your experiences there.